Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Nightmare on Panty Street Project Pan update. This was created by Jalen and Valerie. I will link them down below. It is being done in conjunction with the PANtastic ladies, whom I will also link down below. I have 3 empties since last time, and I will be rolling in 3 new products at the end. But first, finally, for the prompt Alien or One of a Kind, I have finally finished the Flesh Pot Eye and Cheek Gloss in Disco Nap. Is it completely cleaned out? I used this up as a lip gloss because an eye and cheek gloss on my terribly greasy skin sounds like a recipe for disaster. But I got 5 uses out of it before I finished it. Last time it weighed 21.3 grams. This time it weighs 20.1. I'm very happy to be done with this. I wanted to be done with this last year in 2023, but that didn't happen. Next, for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a duo, I wanted to use this. This is the Complex Culture Eyeliner Duo in Matte Brown and Metallic Gold. I grew to hate this. I only wanted to use it 10 times, but this does not like to draw on eyeshadow, which makes it useless to me. I will be decluttering it, so we will not be seeing this again. And finally, for a final destination, about to declutter or finish up, and this was to finish up, I had the April Skin Keratin IPMP Hydromelt Cleansing Balm. I only had like a little bitty bit last time, and I did manage to clean that out, so that is done. Now, before I show you what I'm rolling in, let me show you everything that I still have. For A Quiet Place, you can't speak while applying it. I chose this Ciate London Define liner. I want to say this is in the shade like Stardust or something. I can't quite remember. Now, I use this on my inner corner and sometimes as an eye base, so I really can't talk while applying it. I will insert my paper progress over to the side. I have to be really careful, especially when measuring this, because it is loose from the base, because of course it is. So I'm really hoping to finish this up soon. Next is Amityville Horror, a purchase that haunts you, and I mainly say this haunts me because it's going to take me forever and a day to finish it. It is the MAC Pink Pot in Soft Ochre. I use this as an eyeshadow primer. This is what it currently looks like. I wanted to use it 50 times in this project. So far I have 27 uses, so I'm over halfway there. Last time it weighed 52.5 grams, now it weighs 52.3. I'm only weighing it to have another way to show progress because it doesn't, taking a picture of it, tracking it that way, it would look no different between updates. Maybe the well would go a little bit deeper each time, but I don't know how well you can tell that from a photo. So like I said, I just decided to weigh it. Even though even weight progress, this doesn't change much from update to updates. Next is something I should have had done, but I have like 2 uses left on it. But for Annabelle, a bold blush, I chose this Urban Decay blush in Bittersweet. These were the Afterglow blushes. I want to use it 10 times. I've used it 8. It is very, very... No, wait, I haven't even used it 8. There's something else I used 8 times. No. This I have used 5 times, so I am even further behind than I would like to be. This is very pigmented, and it really only goes with other pink or purple looks. So I'm just not wearing it a ton. I even use it in my crease as well and get 2 uses every time I used it last time. That's just nature of this type of blush. I love it, and I love it for those looks, but it's just, I'm never going to finish this. This thing is going to evaporate into nothing in 30 years before I finish it, which I have come to accept. It is fine. Next, for Candyman, which was either a candy themed item or something with a long ass name. I chose long ass name. This is the Contently California Scalp Tonic Essence After All Scalp Soothing Care Treatment. Last time I was up to here. Now I am down to here. I suspect I have about 2 more months use on this, which I am totally fine with. I really like it. This has actually been my favorite scalp serum that I've used so far. I might have liked the Briogeo a little bit more, but I like the price versus ounces of this a lot better than that one. and I still really like this. So that one is 32. This one is about 20. And that one you only get like, I think 2 ounces, I want to say. And this one you get, I don't know. I don't see it written on here. No, I'm going to have to look it up. But I know this is more than 2 ounces. It has to be. So up next is something else that I really should be done with, but I'm not wearing a ton of cool toned looks. That's what's happening with this in general. But for Carrie, something that is a sin not to have, and I still believe that, is the ColourPop Iced Dream eyeshadow. And my goal is 10 uses. So far I've gotten up to 8. Let's see. First update, I had used it 3 times. Now I've used it 5. I am wearing it today on top of another eyeshadow. It's just like a topper. But for anything that's like pink, purple, a little bit on the blue side, it just adds a je ne sais quoi, if you will, to the eyeshadow. Just makes it pop so much more. So I really like it. I'm glad I was influenced into buying this by Deb and Danny, honestly, because they both fell in love with it. So I had to get it, and I do really like it, but I don't really like to wear it with warm toned looks. So I wear a lot of warm toned looks usually. Next is Children of the Corn, a food themed item. I have the e.l.f. lip scrub from Dunkin' Donuts. This is another thing I kind of wish I was done with, not because it's bad, but just because it's like, why is this taking me so long? I will insert a picture of what it looked like last time, but I mean, I'm getting there. This might actually be done by next update if I remember to use it, because there's just not a ton of it left. If you want to look at it another way, that's how far down I have gotten in it. So just chugging along with this. I am enjoying it when I use it. This is another thing that I kind of wanted to finish last year, and because I was not speeding through it, I didn't. Next is Christine, something you made a special trip to the store for. I chose the Tree Hut Coconut Lime Post Shave Soothing Mist. Last time we were up to here, and now I am down to here. I have about half the bottle left. I love this stuff, but unfortunately it's one of those steps that I kind of forget to do if it's not in a project pan. So I have to always put one of these in a project pan to make sure that I use it. But my legs highly appreciate it after shaving when I do use it. So I think this might be like my 4th bottle of it. I go through about 1 a year. So next is Dracula, a vampire related item. I chose an eyeshadow from my Rebel Rouge Labs Prelude to Agony. I chose the shade Sepulchra, if I'm even saying that right. Sepulchre? I don't know. But it is like a tomb, so it made sense. I want to hit pan on it. That might just take me forever, but this is the shade right here. I will insert what it looked like last time. It was basically unused last time. I think I used it once. Now it does have a little bit of a dip going in it. I have used it 10 times since last time, which, good. I use it basically in every makeup look, and then I top it with either something warmer or something cooler, depending on the look. I can use it on its own. It's fairly neutral on its own. Next is Frankenstein, a Franken product. I actually chose something slightly different, something that I would mix into Franken, like a foundation. This is the Say highlighter, and the packaging on this is driving me insane. Or maybe I got kind of a dud one, but it's full of a lot of air, so occasionally I have to pump it like a couple of dozen times to get like the next burst of product. And it's been really annoying to use, which is unfortunate because it's a pretty product otherwise. I'm hoping mine is faulty, not that it's always like this. This is a mini I got in a kit, but here are my marks. Should be done by next update, if I don't just rip it to pieces one day in a fit of rage. And finally, before I get into new items, Friday the 13th, a summer-themed item. This is the Tony Moly Watermelon Dew All Over Sugar Polish. I could have finished this in my bath today if I wanted to overuse it, but I didn't, honestly. So, I mean, I have like this tiniest bit at the bottom that will get me through like another usage, not even all over my body, but just on my legs. But that was a little too much to kind of like power through and not feel like I was wasting it, because I do really enjoy this. It smells amazing, so it'll be done next update. I'm not worried. The weight went from 476 grams to 95.5 grams. Like I said, it's basically almost done. And now the 3 prompts that I'm rolling in. First is Get Out, a product you want out of your collection. I chose this Essence Moisturizing Hand Cream. I can't remember to use hand creams very often, so kind of just want to get it out. It is nice for what it is, but I got this in an advent calendar in 2022. Here is where I am at currently, and yeah, I think I might move this to my desk because I start my job for the year again tomorrow. I work part-time as a test grader for Pearson, and it's only about 6 months out of the year where they grade test for like elementary schools, junior highs, high schools, stuff like that. But if I put this at my desk starting tomorrow, I think I will remember to use it more often and be able to knock it out pretty easily that way. Because sticking it by my bedside, I'm not using it. Next is Halloween, a set of sheet masks or a full-size or mini like clay mask. I chose sheet masks for this one. I have 10 and I want to get through all of them. First I have the OK Intense Moisture Hand Mask, which is kind of weird, but it made 10, so one of them gets to be a hand mask. The Pure Lease Blue Lotus and Seaweed Treatment Sheet Mask. Honestly, I thought that OK was a sheet mask when I first grabbed it, but I don't feel like changing it out. Maybe I will by next update if I don't use it. Anyways, we have 3 from the Aroma Shop, the Rose Essence masks. And I have 5 Ariel Watermelon Hydro Vital Sheet masks. So finally we have Hellraiser, which I just watched the new one the other day that came out last year, I think. I think it was last year. It might have been the year before. Time gets kind of screwy as you get older, guys. But yeah. I did watch it and it was alright. I like the original better, but the remake wasn't too bad, or the reimagining, I guess. Anyways, facial exfoliant. I chose the Hey Honey Come Clean Propolis and Minerals Facial Scrub. I've only used this like once, and I have a mark on it, but as I'm looking at it, there is a bubble in the bottom, so it's not quite correct, but I don't feel like remarking it. Here is my mark, and like I said, there's a little bubble at the bottom. I don't expect this to take me too long, so I'm not that worried about it, but yep, that is it. For next time, what do I think I will have done? I think I will have at least these 4 done. The face scrub, well, this is the body scrub, the ColourPop, the face scrub, and the Say highlighter. I might have the e.l.f. lip scrub done as well. That's a lot of scrubs. I'm just realizing. But if I can get all 5 of those out, I will be very happy. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!